here, you probably already know, but please turn off your cell phones, first of all. We appreciate that. This is the Madwomen Voices from the Attic Volume 15 book launch. So every year the Madwomen put out an anthology, and it's exciting, and the work keeps getting better. In this anthology we have poetry and fiction written by the Madwomen in the Attic, who have studied with myself, Ellen Smith, Evelyn Pierce, and Stacy Waite at Carlow University. Next year we will have creative nonfiction also, because we have a new addition to the Madwomen teaching staff with Nancy Rainovich, and all the teachers will be coming up here to introduce. In case you don't know, the Madwomen Writing Workshop is a non-credit university class in which we read each other's work, and we also look at the work of writers. We feature guest writers such as Maggie Anderson, Judith Vollmer, and this year's guest writer was Alicia Ostreicher. Past writers have included Naomi Shihab Nye and Jean Valentine. We're committed to carrying on the important work that the writer and teacher Pat Dobler started at Carlow. The Madwomen range in age from 21 to 96 years old. So if you're thinking of joining, I would imagine you fit in there somewhere. We have sign-up sheets out there. We have registration forms, parking forms, so we're ready for you. And we do want some new Madwomen, so please think about it. And you know, these Madwomen come from a variety of backgrounds, beginning to advanced writers. If you're interested in joining, we have a new class in January. So tonight we are featuring 16 writers. Don't be afraid though, they're reading very short pieces to whet your appetite and get you to buy the anthology, and I see that many of you have already. This is a special book party price of $10. The list price is $12.95. Before we start, I want to thank a few people. Thanks to WYEP, especially Lee Ferraro and Brian Sawarik for sponsoring the event. Yeah, WYEP has been so great, you know, in letting us do this every year. Also, Jessica Romano, who works for WYEP, has helped set all this up. I want to also thank City Paper for co-sponsoring the event, especially Gina Manonia for hooking us up with an ad. And special thanks to Melanie Ivankovich of the Gypsy Cafe for donating food and punch for the event. And extra thanks to Tess and Tom Barry for supplying wine, cookies, and lots of hard work. So and Victoria Dim, chairperson of the book party committee, for all her work. And believe me, it was a lot of work, and all the people who helped put this together. And I want to have a welcome to honorary Madwoman Celeste Gainey, who flew in from New York for the party. We're going to read from now until 9:15, and then we'll serve cookies and drinks again, and we'll sell some more books and raffle tickets. And also, remember, these books are great Christmas, Hanukkah presents, birthday, no occasion presents. They are especially good presents for someone you don't know, because if you don't know what to buy them, they would like this. So, you know, I'm selling hard up here. You got to help me out. Save yourself some aggravation in the true spirit of holiday giving. Okay, so let's see. What else am I going to say? Oh, also, I wanted to say we're going to do the silent auction and the raffle after that. You know, we're going to break for 15 minutes so you can maybe put down some bids for the silent auction, and we need some more of those. If you don't have the money with you tonight, you can give us a check on Monday. So think about it. money goes to the Madwomen Development Fund for scholarships, to support new classes, to help pay for the anthology. And you must be present to win. So I'm going to get started with McGrath Smith, who will introduce our first readers.
I'd like to thank Jen, and I'd like everybody to acknowledge Jen for what she's done with Madwomen. The program has really been expanded, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And Jen is making me promote the craft class that I'm teaching again in the spring. So we're getting so many great writers and so much good energy in the program that we're trying out new courses, and we just started a craft course where we workshop, but we also read and talk about some of the big issues around poetics, some of the things that we don't have time to talk about when we're workshopping. And so we're continuing that into the spring, and I'm grateful to the program and to Carlo for allowing me to have this experience. The readers in this first quartet are Barb Alsko, who's been taking pictures of everybody, Molly Bain, Joan Bauer, and Jerry Butchella.
Hi, thanks for coming. The first poem I'm going to read is after a poem by Lyriga and Cleve Stephanon. It's called Moth, for Catherine Petruccelli. I feared the wedge-shaped head, mottled thorax, vaguely prehistoric, the bulging eyes, wings papery frenetic, the dive into the light that disturbs. Again and again, we walk away. I cannot answer when we shun the strange and when we embrace it. A small body angled to the moon. I touch a brittle wing, gold dust surprising, delicate legs. Proboscis for drinking nectar curled in the folds of the blind I raise and let in the light. Excuse me. The next poem is called Weaning. It's for my daughter Ella. Almost a month now, I hoped you'd forgotten. Then you caught me bare-breasted, getting dressed in the full-length mirror like a cheating lover. You squeezed your fist open and closed, the sign for milk, I've been the cow, then tapped your wrist to say time, it's time. For 21 months I fed you, hard to believe, my B-cup little engine swelling overnight. Your jaws were strong, latch not so good, it didn't matter. I'd spray in the shower like a lawn sprinkler, on the bedroom wall in opalescent arcs. You flourished, eyes shark-like at first, so though you didn't see me or looked right through me, went straight to what you needed, or you were me. Then you grew more human, twirling my hair, slapping my chest with your little monkey palm, popping off to look at me, actually smacking your lips, then burying yourself back. You loved us especially before bed, eyes rolled back in your head. You bit only when you were falling asleep, and I tried to pull free. You take back what you felt yourself losing. Thank you.